a second wave of arrests is already in motion. 5 new names are now sitting on the FBI's target list. And from all indications, the agency is determined to get them dead or alive. Their mission? Clamp down hard on the growing trend of cybercrime targeting US citizens and use Ghana as an example to shake the entire West African fraud ecosystem.
It be like very soon the FBI for establish headquarters in Ghana. Yes. And then Mama says the Mumbra na see FBI Ghana branch or Ghana Hanum. Because after the release of Haja for Rule, always when I shoot couples where you put the bab them and then Haja for Rule in 7 o'clock he said couples for no now as a man, then all these game boys know they get money again. Because the job where they go carry give El Chemano, El Chemano say they go take the job again because FBI for no. That are Joe Yachino, Kofi Boat Yachino, and a few hairs and pointing bomb with Yachino. And as we thought everything was gone, it was all enough. A bay, a breno. Yes, FBI still in Ghana after Criss Waddle and Alien GH. Allegedly by weekly blogger. This is the 22 months app. If you are new to this channel, kindly subscribe. Don't forget to put the bell on post notification. This video is sponsored by PJ Pre-Order Hub. For all your quality laptops or home theaters or refrigerators or washing machines, get them from our PJ Pre-Order Hub. Call the number below and reach out at PJ and get your pre-order goods at the doorstep on time. Now, according to Ricky GH, he said he gets intel. Say the FBI day Ghana. They search for Criss Waddle. They search for Alien GH. HSS is Criss Waddle. Social media pono on basubium on me posti hi on me posti hello. And then FBI for a channel the amonsa account. Say they use tumu tactics. They scam in victims abroad. Sena and go for a chat abroad full emerald for them kokra jam kakano. Criss Waddle they see that be on the gay level no beko tumu level no beko. No the gay for no I and the victim no jam kakra 2 year. Hey.
5 new names are now sitting on the FBI's target list. And from all indications, the agency is determined to get them dead or alive. Their mission? Clamp down hard on the growing trend of cybercrime targeting US citizens and use Ghana as an example to shake the entire West African fraud ecosystem. Hit the subscribe button now. Ever since the high-profile arrest and dramatic extradition of Haja Real, the FBI's interest in Ghanaian fraud operations has skyrocketed. While her case grabbed headlines around the world, very few people know what went on behind closed doors. The big question remains, what deal did Haja Real strike with the FBI after her arrest? Wicked Blogger Ghana has been following the trail for months, and all signs point to one thing: her release wasn't just a stroke of luck. It may have come at the price of information, and that information has blown the lead off a whole syndicate. Just days after she walked out free, arrests started flying. That Ajo remix was picked up. Then came Agony, also known as Pascal. And shortly after that, the internet went wild with news of Kofi Boat being flown out under heavy FBI escort. These weren't random hits. They were part of a carefully executed plan, and Haja Real might have been the FBI's golden key. Now that the first chapter is done and those individuals are already being processed in the US, the second chapter is here. This time, the FBI has touched back down in Ghana. Not alone, but with Interpol operatives and in coordination with Ghana's security bodies like the Ghana Police Service, AOCO, and even the Office of the Special Prosecutor. Out of the 5 fresh suspects the FBI is gunning for, 2 names have jumped straight into the spotlight: Criss Waddle and Alien Ghana, aka Alien GH. According to trusted sources close to the investigation, the FBI recently got hold of solid digital and financial evidence linking these two to massive online fraud operations targeting American citizens. The magnitude of the evidence was so damning that it immediately placed both individuals at the top of the FBI's updated list. Alien Ghana is said to have been under a quiet travel ban for months, and although he's been moving low-key, he knows the heat is rising. He's reportedly pulled back from major public appearances and online activity, a clear sign that he suspects he's being watched. Criss Waddle, who once flaunted a lavish lifestyle and commanded attention online, has also gone completely off the radar. His disappearance aligns with the exact time frame when his mentor, Kofi Boat, and longtime associate Dada Joe Remix were arrested. Those in his circle claim he shut down all business meetings and withdrew from public view once he got wind that the FBI was in Ghana. So what exactly are they accused of? It's deeper than many think. The FBI's interest in these individuals isn't just about money, it's about lives. According to confidential reports presented to Ghanaian law enforcement, Criss Waddle and Alien are part of a cyber fraud ring that used fake gay chat platforms to target vulnerable men in the United States. These victims were manipulated, extorted, and drained of their finances, some to the point of financial ruin. But the horror doesn't stop there. Multiple cases show that victims of these scams were left emotionally wrecked. In a few instances, the FBI noted, victims even committed suicide due to shame, public exposure, and loss of livelihood. The FBI made it clear in their meeting with Ghanaian authorities they want full cooperation. They've warned that failure to act quickly could lead to US. Officials labeling the Ghanaian government as complicit in cybercrime, something no administration wants hanging over its head. With the Ghana Police Service, EOCO, and the Office of the Special Prosecutor already briefed and on board, operations to locate and arrest these two high-priority individuals are in motion.
Isan talk say get some two Ghanaian scammers who are currently seeking refuge in Burkina Faso because Burkina Faso has no extraditing treaty with the USA. So they are talking to Ghana to talk to the Burkina Faso authorities and get these two individuals arrested, bring them back to this country so that the FBI can get them arrested and extradite them to the USA. I say in the Egusu cost of one side, say the FBI not the joke. The FBI are trying every ways and means possible to get their hands on these criminals living in this country and Burkina Faso, allegedly by wiki blogger.
Alongside Criss Waddle and Alien GH, the FBI hasn't forgotten about three individuals who slipped through their fingers during the first wave. Manaf of M Unique Homes, Don Royce DNR, and Patrick Kwame Asare, widely known as Boga. According to Wicked Blogger, Ghana's deep investigation, all three are now reportedly hiding in Burkina Faso, move many Ghanaian scammers have adopted in recent months as the FBI tightens its grip. Burkina Faso has no active extradition treaty with the US, and many see it as a temporary safe zone. But that protection may not last for long. The FBI has already begun discussions with Ghanaian security agencies to open channels of communication with authorities in Burkina Faso. Their goal? Expose the exact hideouts of these fugitives and pressure local leadership into cooperating on extradition procedures. If successful, it would be the first time such a joint mission is carried out between all three countries on a cybercrime case of this scale. What makes this second wave more terrifying for cybercriminals is that the FBI isn't done. According to Wicked Blogger, Ghana's Insider Report, more names are being added to the radar. Some are influencers. Others are low-key tech guys with no online presence. But they all have one thing in common: money trails that lead directly to US victims. Wicked Blogger Ghana has learned that once the next round of digital tracking is complete, another batch of names will be submitted to the Ghanaian authorities. That list, we're told, could have over a dozen names. For now, the authorities are focused on the top 5: Criss Waddle, Alien GH, Manaf, Don Royce, and Borga. But anyone who's been in their circle, profited from their networks, or knowingly laundered proceeds from their scams should be worried. The FBI isn't just chasing faces, they're tracing financial activity, IP addresses, travel logs, and even luxury property purchases. If there's one thing people in Ghana are beginning to realize, is that the FBI doesn't operate like your regular law enforcement agency. When they move, they already have the evidence. They don't come to question. They come to pick you up. Wicked Blogger Ghana has been at the front lines of this story from day one. We broke the news on Dada Joe Remix. We had early insight into Kofi Boat and Pascal. And now, we're confirming this second wave and the new targets. Those who know our record would agree. When we speak, things happen. So this is a final warning to Criss Waddle and Alien Ghana. Advise yourselves before it's too late. The agents are in town, and this time they're not taking chances. The next few weeks will be explosive. Stay locked in. The FBI isn't just passing through Ghana. They are building a case, one arrest at a time. And the more they uncover, the more names will fall. If you're involved even remotely, it might be time to lawyer up or turn yourself in.
That tag of Criss Waddle being a fraud, ever since he emerged into the music scene, na that so say cinnamon they did not grow internet, no so cinnamon there or browsing or dinner sika and then music money or yen your more one side, actually so now before 30 no dinner sika. That tag of him being a gay to Noka Sunday and also that because it got to a point in time where Criss Waddle started PSPS in mouth, PSPS in nose than things. So now people they think say cinnamon be gay, cinnamon did true more and actually didn't true more outside of the sika. What I say, a news being able to internet news so say it be this way to go on and this is how Criss Waddle they take making money. But Criss Waddle later came to debunk all these things when he had a beef with Showboy. Alberta Bontebeka said, oh, that no man no yeah, you know, he used that controversies to get into the music scene and also to trend. But how will you emphasize on negative news just for trends without weighing the repercussions involved? Knowing that one day there will be a huge repercussions where you cannot bear. And the time has come. So also when you're gay, so also when you're scammer, and the FBI day after you, according to Wiki Blogger, hey, things they go on for this country inside. Because now you know the internet stuff. On by internet be long time now no be our internet guy. Until say us say bash MPP for this anomaly I don't know. Hey, we hope say all these things are rumors and are just a mere allegations. But then, if the law has to work, the law has to work. And found nobody is above the law in this country and across board. So with the born in us all time as senior, ubeja car no ho, convert no beja or no, Range Rover no beja or ho. Dim. This is a 22 miles out. If you are new to this channel, kindly subscribe. Don't forget to put the bell on post notification. Peace out. Yeah, man,